alright. Everything's all looking fine. I'm gonna bring it down a little bit. Oh, what's that? Before I start this video, I want to say massive shout out to Listen Out. Thank you for having me to be one of your photographers during Listen Out. I really do appreciate it, and it's just such a cool thing to do, to shoot at festivals and being so close up with the artists and everything that you can like practically smell their scent. It's beyond amazing, and I'm just incredibly grateful for that shit. So yeah, definitely massive shout out to them. Yo, this is honestly my first time shooting at a music festival, or any festival really. It's just, I don't know, it's funny because like when you have like the media pass and everything, the security and all the stuff, they just treat you so different. I honestly, and I said this to my friends, I felt like I was a normal Caucasian guy because it's like when you have the media pass, they're like, oh, they treat you with like utter respect and everything, and I'm just like, huh, okay, I didn't really get treated like this, so it's kind of like different for me. But yeah, it was such a funny thing to like, it's such a funny thing. So when I first got in there, I didn't know where to go. I went through the security and everything, and then you know they were just like checking what I had in my bag, what I have, because I was wearing a hat. They're checking what I have like under my hat, thinking I had like drugs or something, but you know I didn't obviously. And yeah, and then I just went to like somewhere. They took me somewhere, got the media pass, went back in, and everything was all good. And I stayed in for Polo Shirt's set, and throughout the whole set, like after Polo Shirt it was Manu Crooks, No Name, Brockhampton, Skepta, and then ASAP Rocky. I didn't really stay for Skrillex though, like I wasn't up at the front taking pictures. I was just like, I was in the crowd. I was just dancing with my friends. And, yeah, it was really cool. But my top 3 favorite acts was Brockhampton, Manu Crooks, and ASAP Rocky for sure. I felt a little bit sorry for No Name because the crowd didn't really appreciate her, or didn't really appreciate her at all. And I heard people saying like, yo, who's this? Who's this? No one had just heard of her. Like, why is she playing at Listen Out? I'm like, dude, that is so mean, man, so mean. But I got to see No Name twice in a week, so that was like a happy time for me. And like we low-key made eye contact and shit like that. I'm just like, yo, what's up, No Name? So that was pretty cool to just like, yeah, it was pretty cool like interaction between us. So yeah, we had a little moment. But yeah, I'm gonna say Brockhampton's like the most craziest shit that was happening with the acts is probably Brockhampton, because that shit was crazy. I swear there was like 50 cops there. All of their head security, like higher up level security, just came and just took over, and people were passing out. People were like carried out from the stand, from the crowd to like in front of like the barrier stuff where all the, you know, safety, all the media are and everything, so they can like walk out safely and shit like that. And people, like some people passed out, man. And yo, it's crazy. Like, I don't know, that shit is just so crazy. Like the crowd and Listen Out was just so rough and so like messed up. And I do make sense, you know, because people like are drunk and people like are on drugs and shit like that. Like, yeah, it's whatever. But at the same time, it's like, oh man, it is just honestly just so fucked up, like the whole crowd. One of my mates, she fractured her wrist during Skepta's performance. Crowd is just, yeah, I think like she fell and like people were stepping on her and shit like that. So yeah, the crowd was just fucking crazy, man, for sure. And I don't know, like that was a lot of, I mean, obviously like if you sing like a show like that, there'll be mosh pits and death pits and shit like that, you know. And it's just, yo, it's crazy, man. The mosh pits, but just continuously, and it's fucking crazy. But during ASAP Rocky's performance, that was so good, man. Like he had fire and shit like that. Like it was funny because one of the guys who was like in charge of like the flames going up and shit like that, he was like to all of the photographers, they're like, yo, watch out because there's a fire. And we're just like, oh yeah, that's cool, whatever. We thought it was gonna be a little fire. So we all like on stage, like trying to take pictures like that, right? And then he came out and he just went up and the flame just went up and we're just like, oh shit, okay. Like I felt one photographer like full went down and he was like hiding. I'm just like, yeah, dude, like, you okay? So yeah, it was funny, man. But I've made a number of friends over there, you know, like different photographer friends and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool, man, just to be surrounded with the people who love what they're doing, you know, like you are just surrounded by the people who have the same interests as you, the people who have the same hobby, and it was just amazing just to be like, it was just bouncing off ideas of everyone. And it's just like, I love when that shit happens because it makes you better. It pushes you to your limit and it makes you just like, oh shit, he did that, I'm gonna try to do that, I'm gonna try to imitate that. And it's just like amazing where creators are just put into one place and we just create, we're just bouncing off ideas. And I was super blessed because none of the photographers, none of the videographers were snobbish or anything, you know. We're just like, they were also kind to each other. They honestly just came up to one another, hey, what's up, my name's so and so, blah 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 blah, and they were just unbelievably friendly. And yo, it's just like super blissful to be surrounded by them. And that was my experience at Listen Out, man. My first ever photography gig. You know, people was always asking me like, yo, did you get paid? Are you gonna sell your pictures to Listen Out? Blah blah blah. To be honest, me being me, I don't really care about the money. You know, I didn't really think about that shit. All I like is just some good exposure. You know, if Listen Out wants to use my picture, go for it. As long as they credit me, that's fine with me. You know, I'm just there for the exposure. I'm just there to push my limits. I'm just there to better myself with, you know, with my photography skills. And yeah, it was just amazing, like being there. And obviously all the photographers, all the media people, we were all safe. We were not in the crowds, we were not getting squished up, getting thrown out, getting pushed around and stuff like that. You know me, I'm like honestly such a tiny person. I'm so small, so that's gonna like cause a lot of problem with me, you know, being in crowds. So yeah, but other than that, it was just amazing being at Listen Out. I want to say thank you again for Listen Out, for giving me the opportunity to be one of your photographers. It's amazing, man. It's amazing to just be that shit and just to take pictures of this artist. And I swear, and I say this to all of my friends, I was so close to A$AP Rocky that I could smell him. Like I could smell what he was wearing. I don't know what he was wearing. I don't know his fragrance, but it smelled so good. I'm like, A$AP Rocky actually smells so good. As weird as that sounds, man, but he smells so damn good. But yo, it's like that, man.